Hi friends, the 3 biggest FPS games of the year are now all out. This is Halo Infinite, Call of Duty Vanguard and Battlefield 2042. But which is better and which should you buy? Let's look at each game and then compare them to find which is the best. Starting with Call of Duty Vanguard because that was the first to fully release. Now I should say fully release with a pinch of salt because it feels like they've released a half-finished game. Not in terms of graphics, because aside from the World War II setting, the graphics aren't that bad. The depth of the content, however, is the biggest joke. There is barely anything to do in zombies. You got the same 3 objectives, after which there's nothing to do. No wonder weapon, no Easter egg, nothing. Multiplayer is slightly better, in that at least you have a choice of a few game modes. And I do like Champions Hill, it's quite a fun take on the original gunfight gameplay that we're used to in the last few COD installments. So the game's not a complete dud, but the fact that they're charging the full $69.99 just for the standard game on next gen consoles, I would expect at least some content, but there's just barely anything there, so you're going to pay full price for a game, but you're going to have to wait for some decent content. Probably 3 to 6 months before there's anything there that resembles the value in which they're charging for. That's just my experience though, and I can give you some numbers to help give you an idea of what other people think. So Vanguard saw a 40% drop in the sales from Black Ops Cold War. And this has made it the least successful launch of any Call of Duty in the last 14 years. It's down 26% in terms of physical sales and down a massive 44% for digital sales. So this just gives you an idea of what people generally in the public think about this game. So that's what I felt about Vanguard. Let's look at Battlefield 2042. As you know, it's fully released today. Battlefield have gone for a more futuristic feel, and I think that takes away from some of the things I enjoyed most about Battlefield's previous release. But it does mean the movement mechanics feel a lot smoother and more modern. You can make some really cool plays with the abilities of the specialists, which is also new to Battlefield, replacing the normal class system that we used to have. Plus, unlike COD, Battlefield does bring some fresh content in the form of Hazard Zone and Portal. In fact, Hazard Zone is a really great mode that sits somewhere between a battle royale like Apex and an edgy objective based game like Escape from Tarkov. Personally, I find Hazard Zone a lot of fun, although I wouldn't say it's worth buying the game just to play Hazard Zone. The more traditional Conquest and Breakthrough aren't quite as fun for me compared to some of the previous installments, and I think that's just due to the futuristic feel and mechanics they've gone with. I feel works better for a game mode like Hazard Zone or even Portal. And talking about Portal, it is crazy fun, especially if you've got a big group of friends and you've got the time to create these crazy modes. You can really have a unique experience using Portal. In terms of sales, obviously Battlefield 2042 has just come out today, so we don't have any official sales figures yet. However, we do know it was the second highest top pre-order seller on Steam through October. So this is kind of a decent indicator for the game to suggest people are interested in it. And finally, we've got Halo Infinite. Originally due to be released on the 8th of December, it was a slight surprise. Well, maybe not really because it was heavily leaked, but it did drop early on the 15th of November as part of the 20th anniversary celebration for Xbox and Halo. I only have positive things to say about Halo Infinite. It's just an amazing experience, and one of the best games I've played this year aside from Apex Legends. Well, when I say only positive, I mean mostly positive. I should say the Battle Pass progress is way too hard due to the dumb challenges they've got with vehicles and the XP model not being great. The good news is though, Halo devs are pretty good at listening to the community, and they're going to fix it really quickly, already releasing a communication to say they've patched some of these issues. In terms of the overall gameplay though, the graphics and the experience, it's all just really great with Halo. So much better in my opinion than Call of Duty or Battlefield. And the main things I like about it is that they've kept the themes of Halo, the things you like about Halo, but they've made it more modern with edgy movement mechanics that make it feel almost like Apex, not quite, but definitely closer to Apex than previous Halo installments. Oh, and one big bonus, Halo multiplayer is completely free. Yes, you can play it for free on Xbox and PC, and you don't even need to be a Game Pass member to get it for free. And you definitely don't get this kind of quality game for free these days. Sadly, it's not available for you PlayStation players, so big rip for you guys. In terms of player numbers, again, we don't have sales figures, it is a free game, and it hasn't been out very long. But according to SteamDB, it hit over 200,000 concurrent players on Steam within the first couple of hours, and those are really impressive numbers, and it's actually maintained it and grown over the last few days. So this is an indicator of how popular Halo Infinite is not only going to be, but also the fact that people really appreciate the quality of the game. So those are my thoughts on each of the games, but which should you buy? You can guess I'm going to say Halo, not only because it's free, so you don't even need to buy it, you can literally just download it and try it out, but also because it's such a well-made game. In addition to this, they've also got the ranked game mode in Halo, giving you something to do if you want that competitive feel, kind of like what you get with the Apex ranked system, and this is something you don't get in Vanguard or Battlefield 2042. I know most of my community, and likely you watching this video now, are an Apex Legends player, and in my opinion, Halo is the closest thing you're going to get out of these three games to Apex Legends. Obviously not in terms of the Battle Royale game mode, but in terms of the setting, the vibes and the gameplay mechanics. I think you'll feel most comfortable playing Halo if you're an Apex Legends player. And by the way, this is what I think of the game without the campaign. If you add the campaign into the mix, Halo Infinite really has it all. An amazing multiplayer experience with incredible graphics, performance and gameplay mechanics, plus an interesting story mode adding to the lore of Halo. You really can't go wrong with Halo Infinite if you're comparing it to Battlefield or Call of Duty. Having said that, if you're on PlayStation, you're hard out of luck, and that means it's either Call of Duty Vanguard or Battlefield for you, because Halo's only available on Xbox and PC. Now, given both Call of Duty Vanguard and Battlefield 2042 are the same price, I personally would say Battlefield 2042 is the better option. You're getting a bigger game, and from my experience, a better game. I don't hate Vanguard, contrary to what it sounds like in this video. It's an okay game, and you can still have fun. I just don't think it's anywhere close to Battlefield or Halo in terms of the quality of the content. I hope it was useful hearing my experience from the games, and maybe it will help you decide which one of these you want to get. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.